Ooni of Ife is said to have really rebuked his PRO for, posting Olori Mariam as Yeyeluwa to celebrate her 49th birthday without his permission. Now, Olori Mariam just celebrated her 49th birthday, and on this birthday, the PRO of Ooni of Ife went and posted on his page and said all beautiful things about Olori Mariam and also referred to her as the Yeyeluwa of the source. Now, from what we are hearing, Ooni of Ife said the issue of Yeyeluwa should lie low for now, and the reason is because the Yeyeluwa, fight is not just about Queen Naomi. Ashley is also, and Ronke is also, fighting for that position. Now, you all know that when Ooni of Ife married Olori Mariam, Mariam did not just come up from one place and say, I have become the Yeyeluwa of the source. No, she did not. Contrary to what people are believing, no, it's not even possible for you to do that. Ooni of Ife was the one who made Olori Mariam Yeyeluwa. Yes, he made, I don't know if you saw that video or not, but I really know that a lot of people did not see that video. It was Ooni of Ife. And you do remember that at the time, Ooni of Ife was still very emotional. That's why you hear a lot of people say that this was a revenge marriage. Ooni of Ife was hurting. Ooni of Ife wanted to show Olori Naomi that I can marry any kind of woman. If I want 100, they will be here, happily, they will want to be with me, which of course we do know that is the truth. A lot of women want to be with Ooni of Ife because all of these women that are in the palace now, you agree with me that nobody knew them. We all know them today because they are associated with the monarch. So at that point when Ooni of Ife was still broken and emotional, Ooni of Ife was the one who named Mariam Yeyeluwa. But when events started unfolding, things started going down. Ooni of Ife did not understand what was going. When he felt better about himself, when he gathered momentum, he realized that something was, amiss. He decided that he was going to take that staff back from Olori Mariam. And he took the staff and they locked the staff in. So Mariam was just operating without that Yeyeluwa staff. But of course, when Ooni of Ife got angry allegedly and took the staff from Mariam was very unhappy. Mariam fought tooth and nail. They even said that Mariam went to go and create another staff that does not have any traditional, meaning or powers, and was carrying that staff around. So right now, when Ronke came, when Ooni of Ife took away that staff from Olori Mariam, Ronke started eyeing the staff, and Olori Ashley also started eyeing the staff, and there was a very serious altercation in the palace. And that was when Ooni of Ife said the issue of Yeyeluwa should lie low. And it's been like that, but Mariam has been going about as the Yeyeluwa of the source and all of that. But recently, Mariam celebrated her 49th birthday, and the Ooni of Ife's PRO went to Ooni's official page and celebrated Mariam. Yes, so you do know that they celebrate their wives on that page. Yes, it's true that he does, but the problem Ooni of Ife has with the PRO is that he referred to Mariam as Yeyeluwa of the source, even though they are all aware that the Yeyeluwa's position should lie low for now until he's able to reevaluate the situation and decide to rename anybody. It could be Naomi, it could still be Mariam, it could still be Ashley and all of that, because under the circumstances right now, we do know that, of course, the women are still going to be in his life, even though in his life, even though they will not be in the palace. So right now, Ooni of Ife is very upset over the fact allegedly that man went and announced named Mariam as Yeyeluwa. Ooni of Ife said he could have written whatever he wanted to write without using Yeyeluwa of the source, and that has caused a lot of problems. And Ooni of Ife is not just angry with the PRO, he's also angry with Mariam. But one thing I need to let you guys know that, that Nigeria is very hard right now. A lot of people are going through financial issues. So when you have women who are ready to part with a lot of dollars, a lot of things happen around there. And I do think that this is the case with the royal palace of the Ooni of Ife. Most of these women, they do their stuff in dollars everywhere. You see, when they go for events, you see how they spray each other with dollars. We live in Nigeria, people use Naira, but of course they do dollars a lot. They always have dollars. So if the PRO is going to kind of, do these things, and he knows that, of course, it's going to be good. So why wouldn't he do it? And so that is what is going on. From what we are hearing, allegedly, it's important to understand that these are all alleged information, that yes, so that Oni was very, very angry over what they wrote when they celebrated Olori Mariam. Now, this is bringing so much problems. They say Ashley is there with her own wahala over this issue. Olori Runke is there with her own wahala over this issue. And again, you do know that this can cause a lot of problems for the Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi, because if you say you really want me, you are doing everything to bring me back to the palace. You are dancing, you are begging, providing, doing all of these things for me to come back to the palace. And yet, Mariam is saying you're Yeyeluwa. So why do you want me? And we know that right now, Naomi has grown really matured, because in the last, 1 year ago or so, she would not be the way she is right now. But I think a lot of people have cancelled her to understand that Oni is king royalty. A lot of things can go wrong. People can push him and all of that. But then again, I do think that these things that these women are doing, they are doing it deliberately to spite Queen Naomi. I think that they are doing it so deliberately to spite Queen Naomi, to ensure that she turns back, she backs down, she doesn't want to come back to the palace. And in the days ahead, I want you people to be very, very, put your ears down. You hear a lot of things. I'm sure that they will try, they will spite her, they will push her. And I am glad that Reverend Funke is there as a counselor. Dr. Lizzie's mother is there as a counselor. Her own mom is there as a counselor. Oni's father is there as a counselor. And people, Reverend Esther Ajay is still there as a counselor. I really hope that these people will hold her firm. From what we are hearing, Jerry Eze is there as a counselor for her. She really needs to know that these women will do everything to bring that crown down, because that is their fight, is for that crown. They do know that Queen Naomi is the real bearer of that crown. Yes, so you heard me right. She is indeed the real bearer of that crown. And I don't want to hear Pim, because a lot of you will come for me, Delaram, what is your problem? What do you think Naomi is the real bearer? I am saying it without missing word. Yes, she is the real bearer of that crown. And I do know that in situations like this, the devil will fight, people will fight, they will say all sorts of things, but it's never going to change the fact that she is the real bearer of that crown. God has put that crown on her, and nobody can take it away from her. Look at all of those women in the palace. They are beautiful, they are educated, they went to Harvard, they did that. How come Ooni is still not content? How come Ooni is still not finding complete happiness? How come Ooni still goes after Queen Naomi? Then you get to know that Queen Naomi is that small girl with a big God. Yes, so Queen Naomi is indeed that small girl with a big God. God is really there for her. So right now, they said that Oni was very, very upset with the PRO, told the PRO that he has no right to do that without his permission. And even if Mariam had put him to it, he ought to have taken permission. And beside the page, they may be the ones managing the page, because you don't expect Ooni of Ife to sit down and start posting things. They may be the ones managing his page, but they have no right. The page is still a reflection of who the Ooni of Ife is. They have no right, like no single right, to go there and begin to put things anyhow, post things anyhow. And no, they don't have a right. They need to take orders from him. They need to know what is acceptable by him and what is not acceptable by him, and that he will never, ever tolerate that again. It does not matter where it comes from, that it has to be something that he wants to see on that page. I wanted to bring you this update. I'm going to bring you more. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.